Assalamualaikum and a very good day, student. Today we're going to continue our PHP Maker lessons, but before that, I need you to turn on your XAMPP control panel. Make sure your Apache and MySQL is turned on. Then I need you to open back the PHP Maker program. Open back your project. This is the previous project. Alright, so when you open the project, please do not click the connect buttons. Once you click the connect button, all the settings will be reset to the defaults. So for today, I'm going to show you on how to set the email settings. So I need you to go to the second tab, PHP tab, and then go to the email setting. This email setting is very useful when you want to retrieve a message from the email to your system. If you want to receive an email from the email provider, right, through your systems. So for example, let's say there is a new user registration, then how are you going to notify there is a new user registrations? Then the system will send a message for you, or maybe your user forgot their passwords. So how they're going to retrieve back their password? So in order for you to do that, you have to set the email setting. But before you can do this one, I'm going to use the Gmail SMTP server. So to do that, please refer to my notes here on how to enabling the Google security with the PHP Maker. This is the very important step to make sure that your Google recognize the activity from your PHP Maker. Alright, this process is to make sure that your PHP Maker can be connected with your Google account, and by enabling your Google account, you can send message through the emails as MTP for updating the record or requesting the forgotten passwords. So step number 1, please sign in your Google account, and from here click the manage your Google account buttons. And then step number 2, I need you to scroll and then go to the security and then try to find the less secure apps access. Click this one and then allow less secure apps, turn on this option. Okay, after you do this one, right, you have to go back to your PHP Maker. Right, we can do some setting here. For example, you can go to table here, right? Alright, for let's say for example for tables documents, right? Okay, right. Can you see there is an email notification here? If I click here, add, alright, this one just click OK first. Deletes and edits, right? This is all. Meaning that when the user add a new documents, right? So system will give you a message, or maybe if you delete a document also, the system will give you a message. Same goes to on edit. This is how you can get the email notification. But to do this one, you have to go back to the PHP tab and then go to the email setting. Right, for the SMTP server, please change to this one. Okay, I'm going to use the Gmail SMTP server. The port number is 587. Alright, for the SMTP server username here, this is your email address. So please put a valid email address here. Don't use my one, use your own one, right? And then this is your password, your email password. Right? Please put the correct one, right? And then for this one, sender email and also the recipient email, just put your email address. And for the security, select TLS. Alright, now after you generate, when you add a new records, so you will receive this kind of information, this kind of email, right? Critical security alerts, right? So you need to open this email, right? And then click the check activity and then click yes, it was me to recognize the activities. Alright, and then you can close the window. Alright, back to your PHP maker. Alright, so we're done with the email settings. Now what you can do as is the security parts. So for the security parts here, okay, can you go to the user? Since the user have the user ID and also password, you can use these security parts, right, to log into the system. Right, there is two types of login. One is the administrator login. This is a hard-coded login, meaning that by using this account you can access everything. No need to register as a user. So for example, let's say I just put admin here. Alright, but for the user who can access the system, you can allow them to access the system by using the login. Alright, so you're going to use the user table and the user ID as a username fields, and the password should be password. Alright, and then I need you to go to the advanced. Alright, so from advanced, this one I will show you later on how to do this one, but I need you to go to user level first. Alright, we're going to create a dynamic user labels. Right, click this one, enable dynamic user label. So this PHP maker will create two more table for you, which is a user label table and also a user label permission table. Just click OK and create table. Click OK. Alright, table have been created successfully. Just click OK, and then for user label field, please select user label ID. Alright, now can you go back to the user ID here? Alright, so how I'm going to know if I log in using my account, I can access only the what we call the info or the document that I already create for myself. So you can do this one. Alright, you can select user ID, meaning that I cannot access other people's documents. Right, same scroll to the folder also. Alright, no need to folder user groups. Alright, you can go to the user login option here. In the login option here, okay, you can track field attempts. If you click this one, you can set how many maximum times that the user can log in if they are failed to log in. By default is 3, meaning that if your user failed to log in 3 times, so you will block or freeze the window for how many seconds you can set here. But for this one is 20 minutes, meaning that after 20 minutes they can log in again. Right, login status timeout is 20 minutes. Alright, meaning that after 20 minutes, so they will log out automatically for you. If you want to use a captcha for the login, you can tick this one. And model here means that you're going to pop up the windows. This is option, but let's say I don't want to use these options. Alright, and password here, for password, you can put hashes password, case sensitive password, and also enable password expiry. Meaning that if you tick this option, so you can set how many days that the user have to renew their password. But again, this is the options. Alright, if your system need the user to register, you have to use this user registration page option. So you have to enabling here, right? And then click the fields, right? Click, and then this is all the fields that the user need to fill out, right? But again, this is based on the system that you have you're going to create. If your system required the user to register, then you have to use this option. Alright, let's say I don't want to use this one first, right? So I don't want to use the registered. Alright, but let's say you want to use this registered, you have to click this one, select the fields, right? So maybe the created date and updated date, you no need to do this one, right? And also this one no need. Okay, and confirm before submit. Click, meaning that before the user submit the registration, there will be confirm page. Send registration email. Once the registration is complete, the user will receive an email. Require activation means that for the user if the user want to use the system, they have to open the email and then click the activation link, uh, link link to the registration or link to the system. But for you to, if you want to use this one, you have to add one more fields into your user, which is the activation fields, right? And this one auto login after registration and activations, meaning that after the registration, you will automatically log into the system. You can use the captcha, right? And model is to pop up the forms, right? So if you don't want to use the captcha, you just simply take off this one. All right, and change password page, please enable it. So this one can give an option to the user for those user who are forgotten their passwords, right? Password recovery page, this is for the user to change their passwords. This is the recovery page, right? And for the user table fields here, make sure you select an email address. All right, so all this kind of information we go to the direct to the user fields. All right, you also can do this one, resend registration email if the user forgot their password and at the same time forgot their username. You can resend the registration email for them. All right, so click OK. All right, so we can try to generate this one. All right, so before you can generate this one, right, this is the thing that you have to change, the what we call the project folder. So you have to browse, go to your XAMPP folder. Where is my, okay, you have to go to your XAMPP folder. Alright, go to your htdocs. Alright, you have to create one folder here called edms. This is our system name lah. Alright, click OK. Alright, adms, click OK. Alright, now you can generate. Okay, before you do this one, for the first time you have to click this composer update. This is only first time only, right? But in order for you to use this composer update, you have to connect to the internet. Then you have to click the generate buttons. Alright, okay, so please click composer update later on and then you click generate. This is how you can generate the files, right? So click generate buttons. Alright, if generation is completely, so can you go to your browser and then just click localhost with your folder name in your htdocs. So alright, this is our system. Alright, so I can log in using the hard code first. Alright, because since we don't have the user first, like you can go to login, right? So the user is empty. This is documents empty, use folder empty, because we don't have any record, right? Okay, but this one, this is a user label permission and user label, right? So I'm going to edit this one first. So can you go back to your PHP maker and you go to the user label first. Alright, you can change this caption, user label ID, user label name. Alright, and then you can go to user label permissions. This is also user label ID. This is the table name and permissions. Alright, this user label ID actually is the key that need to connect to the user label from here. So to do this one, you have to go to the user label ID here. Go to, let's say I'm going to use select. Please click use lookup tables and select the table name should be user labels. The label field is user label ID. I just want to display the user label name here. And can you go to the user, right? Since this user also have the you should have the user label, yeah, user label here, right? So this is the place that you can assign the user label access, right? So different user access will have a different interface or they can access some sort of form. Let's say for user A, you just restrict the user can access only document and folder, for examples, and for admin you can select everything, right? So can you notify this icon? This is the copy icon. I don't want to have this copy icon. So what you can do, I need you to go to table here. All right, try to look under copy, add. Okay, here. Don't tick this one, right? And detail record count. I need you to tick all, and also the number of sequence number also tick all. Alright, and also you can change the caption here. This is the permissions and user level. Alright, so in the forms or interface, I don't want to display this user level permission tables, just user level only. So to do this one, what you can do, okay, you can go to menu editor here, right? So untick the permission. This is the user level, right? Just put this one only. Just click OK. Alright, done. Okay. Alright, try to generate back. Okay, reload your browser. Alright, so let's say, can you add one folder name here? But for this one, you have to, what we call, you have to arrange with the priority, meaning that which one is come first. So the user should be on top. You need the user first. After that, you need a folder. Then, you have to put user group on top. Second one is the user, and then you need to have the folder, then documents. So how to rearrange this one? You can go to back to the menu here, right? So user group, just move up, right? And user the folder, right? Okay, all right. Can you notify that my menu here in my left screen? You also can put your menu on top of the screen, or you can combine left and on top. So to do this one, okay, let's say for the user level, I want to put on top of the screen, so I, I can use this option. Just click the navigation bar item here, click OK, and then generate back your PHP maker. Alright, please reload back the page. Okay, can you see the menu for the user label is on top of the screen? This is user group. Let's say I want to add one user group here. Alright, the user group here is, let's say, human resource. Just add. Alright, okay. Since this one SMTP connect is failed because I didn't turn on my internet. But once you turn on the internet, this error won't appear. Right? So because why you receive this message? Because in here in documents, right, you put email notification on add, meaning that when you add a new record, you're going to receive an email. Alright, let's say I just type one user here. Let's say my name here. Alright. Alright. So mail password, let's say. Alright. This is for admin. Admin can assign the user, right? So let's say this user is administrator. Okay, later on I'm going to show you on how to add a new user labels. Photo later on, right? Okay, I can put human resource here. I can put here ads, right? Don't worry about the error, right? Once you have the internet connection, the error won't come up. Alright, so you can preview. Your file is like this, right? Alright, user folder. Okay, can I put one folder here? Let's say the folder ID is HRM, for example, human resource. Alright, so the user ID here is, this is the user who create the, alright, actually this one you can give auto, meaning that for those who are creating the folder, you can give the user ID automatically. Later on I'm going to show you on how to do this one. Alright, click add. Alright, and one document, for examples, let's say this is the offer letter. Alright, you can choose the attachment. I just simply add any attachment here. Alright, and then click add. Alright, settle this one. Alright, so how to add a user label here? Alright, so you can put here user labels, right? And click okay, anonymous here is meaning that if the user don't have an account, you can allow them which page that they can view, right? So you can click permission here. Anything that you tick here means that the user can access. Alright, for administrator can access everything, right? By default you can set the permission, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a new user, right? User ID number ones. Let's say this is like executive level or maybe manager. Alright, just click add. So what manager can do, you can click here. So manager can maybe can um, add a documents, right? Can delete, can edit, list, can look up, can view, can search, or can import. Maybe they also can access all the folder option here, but don't select the permission, means that if you tick this one they can simply change the permission. And the user means that he can add, maybe, right? Can delete, can edit, list, look up, right? Alright, and for the user group maybe they can add also. And for user level, make sure you don't take this one. If not, they can simply adjust their user levels and updates. And I add another one. For example, number 2 here is, let's say, data entry. So there is a limitation for data entry. Alright, so for data entry maybe they can can put like this, right? Can only view the documents folder also, or maybe they can add the documents, right? But they cannot delete, right? Alright, they can import also, they cannot import. And the users, they can only edit themselves, right? They can see only their own informations. And this one for the user group, maybe you can allow them to see only the user groups, right? But don't take the user label. Alright, now I try to add one more new users, right? Let's say this one I change to manager. Alright, add another one. Let's say this is Ali bin Abu. Alright, Ali. Alright, this is data entry. For example, if you want to have the photo, you can put here. So human resource. Alright, so now let's say I'm logging as Ali. I'm logging as the manager first, right? So click log out, right? I put my name here, login. Alright, login correct user password. Alright, so if I'm manager, I can see everything, right? I can edit the groups, I can add the user group, right? I can add a folder, I can edit also document, I can see all the user. But if I log out and change to Ali, right? Ali, see, they can only view, right? Cannot edit. But user here, you see that Ali also can see me. But how I'm going to make sure that Ali cannot see me? So you can go to here. Alright, you can go to security advanced. Alright, so make sure this user ID field, you select user ID. Alright, so you click OK and then try to generate back your PHP maker. Alright, okay, now can you go back to reload your files? Maybe I log in back. Try to click back localhost slash EDMS. Alright, maybe there is an error on this one. Try to use this one. Localhost slash EDMS. Sorry. Localhost slash EDMS. Alright, I'm logging as Ali. Alright, see, Ali can only see their own records. You only can edit the record for themselves only. Alright, so I think it's enough for today. Please do this one first, this exercise. I need you to add a few record, right? Try to play with the PHP maker, right? And don't forget to save your project, because later on we're going to use this file in the following weeks. So thank you for having my class. Assalamualaikum.